Most people treat creativity and breakthrough insights as mystical phenomena. They believe that game-changing ideas belong exclusively to isolated geniuses who experience sudden flashes of inspiration in a vacuum. This romanticized view creates a massive psychological barrier, making ordinary professionals feel structurally excluded from the innovation economy. A strategic perspective views breakthrough outcomes as the result of engineered networks rather than solitary talent. Exceptional insights are rarely entirely original. Instead, they represent the cross-pollination of existing frameworks applied to new domains. True leverage is found not in hiding away to invent something completely unprecedented, but in actively collaborating with diverse thinkers. A core principle of this approach is understanding the tension between familiarity and novelty. Human psychology naturally craves safety and structure, yet it remains deeply attracted to new stimuli. The most successful concepts occupy a precise sweet spot where they feel comforting enough to be instantly understood, yet fresh enough to command intense attention. Another critical insight is the necessity of intellectual consumption. Before anyone can produce high-value output, they must absorb a massive volume of data within their specific niche. By immersing themselves in the current landscape, an individual develops an intuitive grasp of industry patterns, allowing them to spot market inefficiencies and emerging trends long before others do. The concept of the creative sandbox highlights the role of structured environments. Creativity does not thrive in total chaos. It requires clear boundaries, specific constraints, and immediate feedback loops. When smart individuals work within a predefined system that rewards rapid experimentation, their collective output scales exponentially. True professional leverage comes from building a complementary network. An individual cannot master every single discipline required to scale an asset. Instead of trying to patch over personal weaknesses through grueling labor, a strategic operator builds relationships with partners who possess opposite, highly specialized skills, turning an individual effort into a balanced ecosystem. Reputation and social proof compound over time. In any competitive field, an idea is only as powerful as the trust behind it. By playing long-term games with long-term people, innovators secure the reputational capital necessary to get their concepts funded, validated, and distributed across massive audiences. Impatience destroys collaborative momentum. Many promising projects fail because team members seek rapid, short-term validation instead of allowing a concept to mature. Exceptional value requires deep, sustained iteration and the willingness to pivot based on objective data rather than emotional attachment to an initial draft. The ultimate goal of mastering innovation is the attainment of absolute autonomy. When you possess the skills to systematically spot opportunities and assemble the exact human and digital capital needed to realize them, you break free from the traditional trading of hours for income. Exceptional breakthroughs and scalable products are engineered through deliberate observation, strategic network building, and the precise calibration of novelty and familiarity, rather than through random sparks of isolated genius. To build an asset that scales beyond your individual capacity, you must stop trying to be the sole author of every solution. True leverage means building an open sandbox of talent, consuming massive amounts of relevant data, and executing ideas that solve real friction for a clearly defined audience.